Hey everyone, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Steve, and this is 60 Cycle Hum Presents.
Well, back in November, we cooked up the idea on a whim that we should have everyone send us covers of A Long December by Counting Crows. Is that the band?
Yeah, and so people did.
Well, three people did.
Three people did.
A month of nagging and begging, and 3 people did it, which is actually pretty impressive because
That's a lot of work.
Recording a song is a big thing to do. It's a lot of work. Absolutely.
Yeah, and we didn't get it in the standard month of December, but that's okay because I woke up this morning.
Uh-oh.
And I just could not shake this nagging feeling that I was still in 2020 and that it wasn't January 1st, 2021. It was actually December 32nd, 2020.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was living in the longest December.
Sounds like a Twilight Zone
And so
situation.
I threw on my Carly Rae Jepsen t-shirt.
Yes.
Grabbed some Twisted Tea.
Oh my gosh.
I said, Ryan, we gotta play these covers, man. We're gonna play these covers. We're gonna drink some Twisted Tea. This first one is set by Chris Fasanella.
It really does feel like
else?
It really does feel like December 32nd.
He says, tidings from the Northeast. I did this baby ska punk style with my Mascus Jazzmaster, a bass 6, and a precision bass through a katana, MIDI horns,
MIDI horns, here we go.
and drums in GarageBand on a MacBook. I'm usually slapping the bass, not slopping the bass. He's slapping the bass. After switching from guitar and keyboard in Renegade Lounge, my surf band, which is on Facebook. We're going to play this first one. This is Long Ska-cember.
Now, a ska version is something I specifically asked for, so I'm pretty excited.
Long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than last. I can't remember the last thing that you said as you were leaving. Now the days go by so fast. So one more day up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. You think that I should be forgiven? I wish you would. The smell of hospitals in winter, and the feeling that it's all a lot of oysters but no pearls. All at once you look across the crowded room to see the way that light attaches to a girl. And it's one more day up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. If you think you might come to California, I think you should. Drove up to Hillside Manor sometime after 2 a.m. and talked a little while about the year. I guess the winter makes you laugh a little slower, makes you talk a little lower about the things you could not show her. Long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. I can't remember all the times I tried to tell myself to hold on to these moments as they pass. It's one more day up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. It's been so long since I've seen the ocean, I guess I should.
feels like that should have always been a ska song.
That worked.
It really
That
worked.
too well.
The MIDI horns, it worked. It worked. I really like how he went for the full like Boss Tones style vocal on
Yeah.
that. That was great.
All right. This next one was sent by Garrett. He's a guitarist from Indiana. He says, this is my A Long December cover. The song ended up being a sandbox for me to play around with some plugins I picked up on Black Friday. The guitar is a Fender Player Telecaster through an AC30 Sim from Guitar Rig 5. There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on here. He says, but the real fuzzy part is from Isotope's Trash 2. That's a name. And the drums are by Mr. Steven Slate 5 himself, all done in Ableton. I didn't get working on this until later in the month with all the busy holiday stuff. So the latter half feels a little rushed. IMO. But tell me what you think. And he is on Twitter as Happy Chespin or on Instagram under Garrett's_music. So he's got some stuff on there. And let's see if I can get Drive to work.
It's loading.
Let's go. Let's drive.
December, and there's reasons to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. I can't remember the last thing that you said to me, and the days go by so fast. And it's one more day I'll meet with you. It's one more night in Hollywood. If you think that I could be for you, I wish you would. The smell of hospitals linger in the feeling that it's all a lot of oyster girls. All at once you look across the crowd of you to see the way that light attaches to a girl. It's one more day up in the canyons. It's one more night in Hollywood. If you think you might get to California, I think you should.
That was wonderful. I
Yeah.
thought like second song into it, be like, oh man, I'm so done with this song. But it's kind of a perfect little song for doing all kinds of crazy stuff all over.
There's a lot of empty space in the. It's a pretty straightforward progression. It's pretty vocally heavy, so it leaves you a lot of room.
And it's got that potential
play
for that
that.
like big feeling drop.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I got chills twice in a row. Same song twice in a row. Third one.
Here we go. This one was sent by Grant Wilson. We all know Grant.
Grant from Bigger
Grant.
Pedals. He was telling me that he just recently dropped, like this was the thing that finally pushed him over the edge to rebuild his recording setup, and he dropped like $5,000 to record this song.
Yeah.
But he's been wanting to have a new recording setup so he could do things, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back. So let's see if it sounds like $5,000.
So I'm gonna read some of this. You basically said that apparently he set up everything up in one night and then tracked everything. But so he plays everything, or he's tracking everything the next day by himself, and then took 3 more days to do the vocals, which he doesn't like the vocals because he says in the vocals he thinks he sounds like Kermit. Anyway, he said he always keeps notes when he records. So the gear list is he plays a Pure Salem La Flaca with a McNelly cornucopia in the bridge for all the guitar parts. He used a Digitech Freakout for all the bits that sound like synth pads. A DRV prototype, so 1981 DRV prototype. The woodcutter. Is that too much? Is that too much rat?
That's a lot of rat.
The G-Lab SD1 delay and the Drolo Twin Peaks tremolo. Have you played that one?
I don't think so.
And the L reverb in various combinations. He also used the EQD Bit Commander for the solo, which I double tracked in 2 octaves. All of that plugged into the Hughes & Kettner TubeMeister Deluxe 20, which has a cab sim output, which is a Redbox DI. So I didn't have to mic a cab up. That ran straight into my interface. The bass was a 99P bass into a Rare Buzz Snitch and a Groove Tubes The Brick Tube DI and interface. So he says, if you're keeping track, that means I used 3 different rat-based pedals here. The vocals were tracked with the Slate Digital ML1 into a Golden Age pre-73 Mark II preamp. I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about vocals. And the drums are 2000 Tama Star Classic Birch, then 80s Imperial Star King Beat snare, a 22-inch K Custom Dark, and a pair of 16-inch crash cymbals for the hats. The go-to pair of Zildjian Avitas thin crash on top and a pasty 502 crash on the bottom. Kick mic was a Beta 52, snare mics, blah, blah, it's a bunch of mic stuff. He sent this off to Matt Schenk, a friend of his, for mixing, and that Karen Shearhorn was he credits as a co-producer on this.
Oh, nice.
Giving him a lot of help with basically picking sound selection. So he says, hope you guys enjoy it. I try to stay true to the original in a lot of ways, though I did slow it down considerably and made it more of an ambient thing.
So he slowed it down. This is going to be 18 minutes long.
Yeah, this is the...
Long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. I can't remember the last thing that you said as you were leaving. Now the days go by so fast. can't remember all the times I've tried to tell myself to hold on to these moments as they pass. And it's one more day up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. It's been so long since I've seen the ocean. I guess I should.
I love that he did the little yaz at the end. I don't think the other two versions did that.
The first one did.
Oh,
the
did
Scott
it?
one did.
That was great, Grant.
Yeah.
Your voice sounded great. Good job.
I really like when I listened to this at work, and I had
Goosebumps right
I was
now.
like looking around the room when I was listening to it, and I was just like, I hope no one's looking at me right now. They're gonna think I'm having an emotional breakdown.
You're just vibing to it.
Oh man.
Damn, that song. This worked out. We got to do this more. That was great.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like we
fun.
should try to do this like 3 more times this year, like seasonally.
Okay.
And maybe put some sort of contest behind it. I think we should send some stuff to all 3 of these guys. Maybe like order a shirt or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, hit us up.
We'll
with
get your addresses. We'll send you stuff.
Yeah. We'll throw you something from the Teespring or whatever.
We'll throw you a Twisted Tea spring.
Probably not. I don't think that's legal.
All right. Huge thanks to everyone who sent us these songs. Man, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do this again for sure. All right. Bye, everyone.
Welcome to 2021.
2021, baby!
Good night.